Once you get your CSV file opened up, you can take a look at it and see what it looks like. And what you can do is you can decide which columns you want to keep or which columns you want to delete. And that's up to you on what you want to do with that. But let's say we don't delete anything and we go, I want to import this into a Google Maps. What you can do inside of your Google Drives is you can go ahead and create a new document. And in that new document, it would be called Google My Maps. So under the Google My Drive, you can go create a Google My Map. When the My Map gets created, this is what it'll look like to start with, and you have an ability to go ahead and import this file. So once you go ahead and import this file, it'll ask you what do you want to do with this file. Once you've located the file and uploaded it, it's going to ask you to choose the columns on where to position your marks. And it'll kind of use some intelligence and it'll pick latitude and longitude automatically for you, and that's fine. If you wanted to have some of these items not be imported, again, you would need to delete those from the file before you imported it. I'm just going to import it as is, and it's going to say, okay, pick a column to use as the title for the place mark, such as the name of the location or person. So I'm just going to click on the location because it's location 1, 2, 3, and that's what the system will automatically mark. I'm going to go ahead and hit finish here. And what it'll do is as it loads this, it'll then go ahead and mark all of the items on the road. Now on this road here, you can click on any one of these peaks and you can see that here's where there may be value in eliminating some of the uh, information in terms of the columns. So we can see that this was a CIV value of 53, which equates out to roughly 143 CBRs. All right. So as you go through here, there are some things that you can do in terms of the style. The style, you can come in here, you can pick uniform style, and instead of saying a uniform color style, what you can do is you can, oh, sorry, pick the wrong one here. You can pick set labels, and so if you want to set the labels based on, let's say, the CIV value, we can go ahead and set the labels based on the CIV. We can do on the sequence of numbers. There's different things that you can do and play with here that will get you the different colors that you are looking for. Go ahead and click on CIV. So now it's going to give me different colors. So it's going to ask me to change the ranges or how many ranges do we want. So if we put 4 ranges, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to split that out. I'm going to say 10 ranges, for instance, here. And I'm going to use a green color instead. So we can see that the darker greens are essentially harder in material. You can see here that here's the CIV values. The light color 17 to 30 is the location 13, 15, and so on. You can see that then the next grouping has got a little bit higher CIV, and it's broken all of our markers down into 10 groupings, with the hardest ones being the darkest ones. So as you see darker lines or darker spots, you'll see that that is the harder spots that you did put down. Now, the more you record and take, this here was about a mile of road, and it took about, I don't know, 20 minutes to go ahead and take readings along the whole road with 2 people in a vehicle, marking it every 100 meters or so approximately. So that's why you get this kind of nice spread here. We zoom in, you can see that it's somewhat uniform in the spacing. You can see very quickly where you're going to have some issues. We do have some spring weather here, so this road has gone through the frost and hasn't quite hardened up yet because of where it's at between hills and cover. But this is what you would do to import those files.